that's not too loud. Oh, there it is. Oh. There we go. All right, let's do some line art, yeah? Yeah. Switch to live chat. Und there we go. Let's see. Nope. There it goes. Nice. Nice. Alright. Make sure the link got tweeted out. I think it did. Cool. There it is. Not expecting anyone to show up. Just why not? Why not? Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, got the pen tool. Alright. Yep. Can always edit those after the fact since these are vector lines. There we go. If I did that, that might make that a little bit easier. Sure enough, it did. Sweet. Go. Flip back. Oh. I almost forgot. Share the link with my brother, just in case he decides to pop by. There we go. Ciao. There we go. Doing some really rough line work because I'm going to be editing this. Jeez. There we go. Good enough. Good enough for now. Actually. There we go. Edit. Aha. Nope. Go. Sweet. How does that look? Yeah, let's keep it. I say let's keep it. Like that. It's gonna make these lines meet. Get rid of all of these. All this extra. It's just extra, that's all it is. To the pen. I'm not even sure like what the belt is going to be yet. I'm assuming it'll just be a charge shot logo or something. So, womp. Let's do a little. This is looking pretty cool so far. I'm pretty excited about this. So let's see about editing these lines here. Okay. Give that a little bit more of a curve to it. There we go. Here we go. Ooh, way too thin. I love this freaking line pressure tool. It is so very convenient. Let's see. So then, this music is very feelsy. Let's see what else we got. A million questions. Like some good old EDM for a drawing session. Let's mess with this line pressure a bit over here. This is such a cool tool. I like using it a lot. Okay. Delete that. It's just really convenient that SAI, Paint Tool SAI, also has vector manipulation as well as raster manipulation, which is crazy. Here we go. Okay. I think we can connect these. Oop, there we go. First, let's move that up, and then I think it's Control Shift, and then drag between 2 points. Yep, that was it. I wonder if I can get rid of one of these points. And oh, yeah, it still preserves the line. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this line pressure tool is the business. There we go. Let's just clean some of that up here. Move that over. Thin that out a bit. think that's doing a window capture. I hope it is. I hope so. Anyways, what do we have here? Should probably throw that in the Discord. Isn't really an award-winning stream or anything like that. It's just chilling, just hanging out. Oh, I see some extra points I don't need here. There we go. This bad boy. Iggy, my friend, you are looking marvelous, as always. Let's see here. Let's thin that out. Gotta love that generic EDM. Control Shift, drag between 2 points. Connected. Wonder. There we go. Connect, shift, drag. Sweet. And I can also do this. I could probably get rid of that one. Oh, maybe I do need it. After all, it looks kind of. Maybe here. Sure. I can like shrink that and then looking weird. Shrink that point? No, because then that'll, I guess it's here and then there it goes. Okay. It's starting to make a little bit more sense. A little bit. Don't absolutely have to be connected. It's not a necessity. Just do this. I wonder how it would look. Sweet. Okay. I'll make that grow a little bit bigger, actually. Increase the pressure there as well. Move that a bit. Aha! There we go. And there you have it. Let's mess with that pressure a bit more. Not that much. There we go. It's a little too much. There we go. I think. I don't know. Move that down there, see how that looks like this. Interesting how it automatically curves. I like that. Much more convenient than Illustrator, which is what I used to use to draw. I'm hoping this music isn't too loud. Or my mumblings are not too soft anyways. I even need, probably not. I can just, I probably won't even need that even. There we go. Clean some of this up so it makes more sense. Just a bit. Do that line, the lines on that hand. Now that I actually can draw hands a little bit better than I could. It's super exciting, actually. Leveling up my art skills. There it is. Nice. Does that work? Does it though? I might just... Yeah, that's much better. Then we just mess with the pressure here. Nice. Oh, didn't want to do that one. I want to do this one. Do that there. In case anyone's joined the stream in the last couple of minutes, I apologize for me being so silent. I'm just trying to get these lines. Oh, it's a little too thin. There we go. Just a little bit too thin. Maybe I can... Oh, no. There we go. There it is. Connect. There we go. Ooh. This is starting to look better than it was. cool. Everything is gravy. Ooh. No. Need that there for sure. There it is. There we go. Sweet. And this, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, leave that. Pressure. Move it a bit. There we go. Sweet. So, this is so handy. This tool is. Let's turn this one up a little bit. Nice. Anything with like 8-bit samples in it is, there's a good chance I'll like it. That's a bit much. See, it was cool up until that part. Oh well. Maybe it'll chill out a little bit. That's one thing about dubstep. It's either like alright, or it's like bleh, bleh, bleh. In some dubstep tracks, it's like they start off cool, and then they just become way too much. Just kind of where this one's heading. See, without all that stuff, like, it sounds cool. Like, right now, it's fine. It's just when they... I don't even know what kind of synth that is, but it's just too much for my liking anyways. I don't know. Maybe there's other people out there that do like it, but not a fan. Yeah, like all this right here is good. Just when it like gets like goes like super hard. Too much. There we go. And now connect the dots. Yeah. Line art is actually pretty fun to do digitally. And there it goes. It's too much again. Too much, man. You're doing too much, producer. I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there that like this. This kind of synth, I guess. I'm still not even sure. boy, the tip of the boot. Can I move the whole line, though? I wonder. Oh, looks like I can select parts? Maybe. I don't know. Either way, let's see here. Let's go back to the pressure tool. Because using the pressure tool, I can always just change to remove that. Ooh, too much. Oh wow, that really gets rid of the whole thing, huh? Is it because I selected it? Can I deselect? There we go. I'm learning. The yellow points are open. Those are ones that are not connected to anything, and it's the green points are connected to something. More often than not, another point in a line. Let's do that. Pressure, bring the pressure down a bit there, a little bit there. There we go. Let's move these a little bit more towards the center. Less points means smoother-ish lines, which is nice. It's always nice. We like smooth curves in our lines. Smooth as possible, anyways. Always a good thing. This one's gonna take some doing. I have this feeling like I'm gonna be spending the most time on this one. Well, I still have me to draw. So I've drawn Justin, I've drawn Thomas, I'm working on the self-proclaimed marvelous one known as Iggy right now. And then after that, it's me. Hopefully the last one won't take as long because... Oh! Because hopefully the training wheels will be off by then. I'm still require a fair bit of practice before I can actually consider myself good. However, I am well on my way. Yes, I am. Let's move that up there. I don't need that one. I think my description's right in the title. I think it is. Probably, maybe not. How long have I been futzing around with these? Oh, just under 30 minutes. Alright. I might just end this stream soon and just keep working on this. Or I just might start doodling something else. Because I don't like working on one piece for too long. Oh, that's actually a bit better. I like that a fair bit more. Let's do that. I can move that one out here. That one out more as well. Sweet. Very cool. Very, very cool. So then, are these connected? No, they're not. I wonder why. There we go. It's coming along. Still needs a fair bit more work, of course. Like right here, we can get rid of that. Smooth out this line a bit more. Yeah, these lines look so much better when you mess around with the with the line pressure. Much, much better. Here we go. It's getting a bit loud in the headphones. Oh. There it is. There it is. Don't be... Oh, here we go. Hope Ben likes this. Everyone's been satisfied so far with their doodles of them that I have done, so let's see here. This might be a little on the thin side, but I'll finish up and see how it looks. I might have to redo this part too. These boots are... I kind of got lazy with those boots. His lucha boots. It's like a masked crime fighter vigilante luchador. It's awesome. So awesome. Oh, we want the pressure. Let's deselect that. There we go. There we go. Okay. There it is. Yeah, this... I don't think I can say this enough, but this pressure tool is rad. So rad. Let's leave that there. Just turn the pressure down a fair bit. There we go. We can also move this over here. Nope. If I can get rid of some of these points and smooth out this dome. No. You know what I could do? I could just do that and then whoop, and then do that. Better-ish. Yep. I wonder if I even... Nope, doesn't look like I do. I don't need that there. Actually, I don't know. Do I want that there? I think I do. Yeah. Because then I can do that. And that. Yeah, I do want that there. I totally do. Maybe make this get a little bit thinner here. Move that up. Up, and away. Yep. There we go. Nice. This line needs a bit of cleaning up, just so it's not confusing for myself later on. So then I can probably connect those. Yeah. Brilliant. And then get rid of that one. Let's kind of smooth things out a bit. Go. Nice. There we go. Wonder if yeah, that actually looks a bit better. Thin that up a little bit there. They all just converge right there. Interesting. Vector lines are really interesting. Very, very interesting. They fascinate me to no end. There we go. And then we could probably connect those. And then that will be good. Probably get rid of that. And that. And that, really. Actually, no. Leave it. Leave it. Then we can do this. That. There it is. Marvelous. Marvelous, I say. Yep. That looks weird either way. So I'll just leave those points there. Hey, James. Good, bud. How you doing? Just doodling. Just a doodling. Here we go. I need to finish your doodle now that that reminded me. I have it saved. I just have to actually do it. Not exactly swift when it comes to drawing and stuff, but in contrast, I I don't like to rush things as far as like art and stuff goes, especially if it's stuff that's especially if it's doodles of friends and stuff, because I want to make it good. I want to make it good. Hey Gruff, I love you too. Here we go. This is probably like the most boring art stream ever. I'm just like editing line work for the self-proclaimed marvelous one known as Iggy. Here we go. Haha. Oh, you're awesome too. Thank you. Here we go. I was as I was editing all these lines and stuff, it got me thinking, like, wouldn't it be kind of fun to just do like a YouTube friends coloring book? It would be just like this, just line art and stuff, and then you can just download the PDFs and color them in. That'd be neat. Maybe make a little art contest or something. Yeah, it's not good to rush. I don't like rushing things. Especially when it comes to creative stuff. I don't know. There we go. Haha. Oh, no, not like that. Like that. That's how I want it. That's what I want it to look like. Let's turn this music up a little bit. Just a little bit. Interesting. Oh, I see. I think I see what's going on. Maybe it looked better. Yeah, it looked better like that. Much better. Oh. Let's jump some of these. Da 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 da. Yep. Hey. Wang. I see. So let's do that. And then we move that over here. Actually, move that up there, and then move that over there like that. That makes more sense. Sometimes when I draw stuff, like, it doesn't make sense at the time, and I'm like, no, yeah, that looks good. And then later on, I look at the line work, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make sense. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Because that's why. That's what digital art is for. That's why digital art programs are so much fun. Because if you mess something up, hey, Control Z. I wish Control Z applied to everything. Connect. Connect. I won't. It's weird. Oh well. I won't worry about that right now. There it is. Hello. I have to agree with that. Yeah, my level of creativity definitely fluctuates. Some days you're just not having a good day, you know? Or it's not even necessarily like a bad day. It's just like an off day, to where it's like sometimes I'll go to record something and then I'll just be like, you know what? This isn't sounding the way I want it to, so I just stop. It's like, otherwise it's just kind of silly to force yourself to do something if you don't feel 100% confident about your creativity and the level of quality you can put out. So I agree 100%. If it's feeling off, then just don't do it. Just don't. There we go. Oh, nope. Sweet. Let's see what else we got here. I need to redo that hand. Definitely got to redo that hand. There we go. Okay. Oh. Boop. Boop. There. Smooth that out a bit. Yeah. The relaxation is real with this music right now. It's a nice little playlist, though. Some of it's kind of generic EDM, but yeah, sometimes you can find some good EDM amongst the generic stuff. It's all good. There we go. And move that up there. So that leg looks all right. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna redraw these boots. Maybe, possibly. They just look off to me for some reason. And that hand is driving me bananas. That's okay though. Let's do the rest of this stuff. Boop. And there we go. Ciao. Then over here. Yeah. That creative block, it happens. It's a thing. And I don't know. I feel like when you like try to force yourself through the creative block, that's when you start to make stuff that's like, I don't know. That's just when you're more likely to create something that you're not too happy about. And I just want to avoid all that kind of stuff altogether. So if I'm not feeling it at all, I'm just, nope, not today. Maybe tomorrow. Or later. Maybe after a nap, or a snack, or a nice drink of juice or something. I don't know. I love me some chill music. Gotta love the chill music. I like chill EDM too because even if it has like lyrics and stuff, it's kind of like it mixes in with the music, so it's like, I don't know, sometimes lyrics are distracting for me, so I'll either listen to stuff without like singing or whatever, but I don't know. With EDM, a lot of the time it's just kind of like melts into the rest of the music. Here we go. Just don't need all those extra points. Over there a bit. That was a hiccup. Huh. Sweet. Marvelous. Marvelous, I say. Move that over there, and then there we go. I also like EDM with ladies singing. Like really the real soft, melodic, just kind of like notes singing along with the synth and whatnot. I find it relaxing. Hey Tim, how's it going, bud? Welcome to stream. In Soviet Russia, stream plays you. You're just in time. I'm editing Marvelous Iggy's crotch lines. This is the best part of the stream right here. This is where it gets lit. There we go. So let's connect the dots here. Ooh, this is a cool track. I like that synth. It's a pretty nice little break right here. A randomizer for Super Mario RPG? Good luck. I had a hard enough time just beating that game regularly. That sounds like fun though. I mean, if you're like if you really know what you're doing, like, and you know kind of what to expect, but at the same time you don't know what to expect, that's cool. I'm good though, just drawing lines and stuff. Editing this line work. so I can put that down there, increase the pressure. Oh, there's another. That's why that looked so funny. That's why. There we go. Once a year, huh? That's cool. I don't think I have a game like that I just beat once a year. I usually play games that don't, like, end. Like, one of my big things is games with, like, wave defense or, like, the horde mode type of deal, so. That's why I played the crap out of Fortnite when it first came out. Now I'm just kind of, it's a cool game. It's still there. There haven't really been any cool updates either, so. But anyways. Yeah, Mario RPG. Good game. Solid game. Back before... That was back in the days of Squaresoft, if I remember correctly. I don't really... I still, to this day, I still call Square Enix Squaresoft. Even though they're not Squaresoft anymore. It's just me longing for the good old days, you know. It was weird because I liked Squaresoft games and then I liked some of the Enix games. But then when they came together, then like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I just feel like the games just got like weird-er. Which I guess isn't, I don't know. I haven't played an Enix game in forever anyways. Let's see, what even, there's I think it's Legend of Gaia, Terranigma, Robotrek. Yeah, I played a couple of those Enix RPGs, and they're cool, they're fun. It's just usually the storyline is weirder. It just has like some weird, just like, element that makes you, huh? What? Okay, whatever. Still cool though. Actually, speaking of Square, I played the demo of Final Fantasy 15 last night, and the music in that game is so good. What I've heard so far, just like the basic like battle theme, I guess, when you get into fights and stuff. I was like, I had it stuck in my head the rest of the night. So I don't know. I may pick it up when it releases. $60 though. I'm cheap when it comes to games, so. Well, not cheap. It's just like, I don't know. Like if the game's like $60, I'm like, eh. Not all games are worth like $60 to me. Especially ones that have been out for a while. Like if it were like $30, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'd probably get that. But if it's 60, it does include all like the DLC that's released since, so there's that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Oh, Stardew Valley. That is one I haven't played yet. I hear it's really good. I hear it is very good. It looks interesting because it looks like it has stuff like other than, aside from farming. Looks like there's like actual combat and stuff too, which is neat. You can mine things. I may give it a shot. I heard they were gonna add multiplayer to it as well. I don't know if that's a thing yet, but that could make for an interesting time. Let's see how we're going here. Marvelous. This line pressure tool is the business. I freaking like it a lot. So let's see, get rid of that. There we go. Move that over here. Oh. Before we do that, let's get rid of you. multiplayer in the summer. Nice. Nice. I always tell myself this, but I just need to chill out on like buying games, because I'm like, oh, this game looks cool, let's buy it, and then I like play it for like 20 minutes, then I don't pick it up again for another like 6 months, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have this game, and that happens like multiple times over. I got my games I'm focusing on right now though. I got Titanfall 2, which I'm working on the story mode, not rushing it. Titanfall 2, Bioshock Infinite, which is getting really interesting. Very interesting. That whole game is just interesting. It makes me want to go back and play the first two, which I probably should. But I think Infinite takes place before, it's like a prequel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could also be wrong. It's not like I ever play games in order anyways. I rarely do anymore. Usually if like there's like a series of games and I know like one sequel, like the sequel's better than the original, like I'll just skip the first one. Usually. You know what? Sonic Mania 2. I'm working on beating that as well. But I'm trying to get all those Chaos Emeralds, but I'm thinking I'm just gonna do a run through of it where it's just get the imperfect ending and then run through and try to get all the Chaos Emeralds, get Super Sonic, then play through again with Knuckles because he's my favorite Sonic character. Breath of the Wild? No, I haven't played that yet. I don't even have a Switch or a Wii U. I haven't had a... When was the last time I owned a console? It was the Xbox 360, and I ended up just giving it away to somebody with like 20 or 30 games. I'm like, here you go. I was like, well, what? You don't want it? Nope, don't want it anymore. I'm thinking about getting a Switch though. I might wait for more games to come out. One thing I'm really actually super interested in is the virtual library, because I want to be able to buy like older games, you know, like, and be able to play them handheld, like Final Fantasy VI, things like that. Just older games like Super Mario World and things. I haven't heard anything about their digital library though. That's really kind of what's holding me up there. It does look like an awesome game, though. From everything that I've seen of it, it looks like quite the experience. It's been a very long time since I've actually played a Zelda game. I think the last time I played one all the way through was Twilight Princess, which I liked. A lot of people didn't like Twilight Princess, but I enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed like the darker theme and the setting and all that kind of stuff, and Ganondorf actually looked pretty rad in that game. I don't know about you guys, but I thought Ganondorf was pretty cool. It's a little more intimidating than, I don't know, than in any other game I've seen him in. Ganondorf. I played it on GameCube. Yeah, I played it on GameCube. I didn't get a Wii for quite some time, and then by the time I got the Wii, I'd already beaten it for GameCube. Also, I just like the GameCube controller. It was it was a good one. It was a pretty good one. That C-stick was a little weird, and I like beat the crap out of it, but it's a good controller. Here we go. Yeah, I heard the Wii version of Twilight Princess wasn't It wasn't like exactly groundbreaking. I think it was just like it seemed like a port. And, you know, the motion controls, obviously. Also, I'm pretty sure Link is left-handed, which is awesome, because I'm also left-handed. I think they changed that in the Wii version, though. I heard somebody tell me that, like, he's supposed to be left-handed, but in the Wii version he's right-handed? I don't know. Haters. Where's the love for the left-handers? The good old Southpaws. Let's get rid of that. And move that one over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I was so bored when I first started working on the lines because I'm like, oh gosh, working on these lines is so boring. Because normally it's really, really boring to me, but right now I appear to be quite into it. Oh, virtual library this year, nice. Seems like the Switch is doing pretty well though. They're getting a lot of indie titles. They have some really strong first-party titles. Breath of the Wild, of course, Mario Odyssey. I think all they need now is a Metroid, a Smash Bros. Even if it's just like a port of the current one, Metroid, Smash Bros. And I don't know. I think that's really all they need. And then, yeah. Then it will be super on my radar. Right now, it's still on my radar. None of the other consoles are really. That's the thing. They're just not. I'm just like, PS4, cool, whatever. Xbox One, I can get any game on the Xbox on my PC now anyway, so that doesn't really matter. That'd just be a waste of money. But yeah, it's between the PS4 and the Switch. I don't know. I might go with handheld. It's been a while since I've had a handheld. My last handheld was the Game Boy Advance SP. So it was the one with the clamshell type of thing that clamped and it had the backlight. Oh man, I freaking love that thing. So rad. I would get together with my two brothers and sister and play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and if you use it with the GBA, you can actually see the map, and it actually tells you like what your bonus thing is for that quest, so you can like get more gold or whatever it was that they rewarded you with. It's a fun little game. That OG brick Game Boy, heck yeah, dude. I'm pretty sure that thing could survive a nuclear explosion. I heard this one story, I don't know if it's true or not, but somebody basically, like, they lost their Game Boy. It was like one of the, it was a Game Boy Color actually, it was like a yellow Game Boy Color. I don't know why the color matters that much, but so they lost it, and it turns out they lost it in their backyard, and it had been buried for like 2 years or something like that. So like I don't know even how they found it. It was maybe, I think they were doing yard work or something, but then they found it, cleaned it off, you know, all that stuff, and it still freaking worked. Yeah, so that's impressive. They don't make them like they used to, that's for damn sure. Good old Nintendo and their durable stuff. Nintendo does like weird things, but like they're weird cool things. Like the GameCube, how it had that little handle on it. Like I would always use that handle. If I was moving it from one room or another, or if I was taking over to a friend's house, I'm like, it was handy. It was a handy little handle. It was dumb, but it was handy. There we go. The GameCube was really cool. I think one of the things that kind of set it back was the size of those, the game discs. Because, I mean, it was half the size of a normal disc, so you couldn't fit as much information on it. I'm not sure how true that was, but it was kind of unfortunate. But at the same time, it was cool because, I mean, they're so small. The discs are so tiny, and it's like, oh, you can tell this is a GameCube game because look, it's got the thing. It's a little, it's so little. There we go. 90s consoles were definitely built to last for sure. I thought it was awesome too until I learned that like you couldn't put as much stuff on them. I was like, oh, why did they do that then? I thought you would, with games getting more and more, increasing more in graphical fidelity, you think they'd want to be able to have as much information as possible on these discs. Who knows? There we go. That was bugging me, I just realized. Okay. Melee did have a ton of content. Like, it legit took me a while to unlock everything. I mean, I did have an advantage because before I got a GameCube, I would always just go to my friend's house who did have a GameCube and I'd play Smash Bros with him, and he would basically just like tell me how to unlock everything. He's like, oh yeah, well like with this, all you gotta do is that. I'm like, oh, it's not that hard, whatever. Then I also played the crap out of it against my brother, who's like he's my ultimate rival when it comes to PvP. Like, whenever like I play games against anyone else, it's just like, whatever. But like when I play against my brother, I'm like, okay, I'm in it to win it. Let's do this. Because we've always just been like super like equal when it comes to like a lot of games and stuff. So it's just always fun. Sibling rivalry. It's very friendly though. Very friendly, of course. We don't. Having fun is more important than winning to me. So even if I lose against him, I still like have fun trying to beat him. Even if I know it's like he was always really good with Fox back in the days of Melee, and I was always a Link main. So it's like Fox, Link, fast, slow, and you know. But then like after playing for a while, after playing against him specifically, I figured out how to time my attacks a lot better to where like even though it didn't matter how fast somebody was, like at some point they would like run into like my attacks and stuff. The boomerang combos were my jam back in the day. I'd always link everything to that boomerang. Just about everything. One of my favorite things to do was to throw a boomerang, pull out a bomb, throw the bomb, and whether the bomb like hits them and like falls in place, the boomerang comes back and it obviously clips through the your enemy, so then it'll detonate the bomb too. So man, it has been a while. Been a while since I've played some Smash Bros. PS2 was an awesome console. They had a lot of really good games. The library was huge. It's like if you had a PS2, it didn't matter like what type of game you were into because there was a game out there for you. You know, a lot of good JRPGs on the PS2 as well. A lot of really good JRPGs. I was into JRPGs a bit back in the day. Still am kinda. I just don't really have as much time for them anymore. I wish I did. Same with MMOs. I just don't have time to like dedicate to leveling up and just getting to that end game and stuff. That's why I haven't really picked up games like World of Warcraft. Like I have friends who's like, oh, you should try World of Warcraft. Yeah, cool. And then I tried it for a bit and then I was like, I just fell off. Just because, you know, I just don't have time to get good, that's all. Which is a shame, because I wish I had time to get good. I'm kind of trying to get into MOBAs more lately, more specifically Smite. That's the one with all like the various gods from all the different pantheons and all that stuff. I just really suck at MOBAs, so I'm trying to get good at MOBAs. And yeah, it's a fun game. Fun game. Oop. Let's connect those. Okay, so this, there we go. A lot of these lines make a lot more sense once I mess with the pressure. Oh, also, by the way, for anyone who's interested, the next episode of The Lowdown will be on mental health and the gaming, I want to say industry, but I mean, it's really like gaming industry, gaming community, just mental health and its link with gaming and stuff. So, if you guys are interested, yeah, all the information's on the Discord channel. So if you just go to the Lowdown tab and go to important things, it will give you some questions, maybe that you just kind of maybe get your brain moving. And also the deadline for it is next Friday, I believe. Yeah. So that'd be interesting, just in light of everything that's going on lately. Everyone's like, those damn video games are ruining the kids. And it's like, I have thoughts, and I'm sure you guys have thoughts too. So I humbly welcome you to submit something. Iggy's looking a little bit like Deadpool right now. I'm not sure why. I like it though. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Ah, Silent Hill. Dota, yeah, I can't hang with Dota. Especially just, I don't know, I feel like the community with Dota 2 is just super salty. Or they can be. Like, if you're not, like, good. So that makes it hard to get good because you got, like, people squawking at you, like yelling things that you don't understand. That was my problem. So for the most part, I'll usually practice against AI, and then people are like, don't do that, it'll make bad habits. But it's just like, well, shit, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to get good otherwise, you know? Because with me, it's easier for me to get better at games when people aren't being jerks about it. It's just a game. It's not really that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things, so it's like, whatever. Also, I don't play ranked, ever, so it's not like it matters in the long run in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know. I don't know, dude. I hope his head looks sufficiently round. I think it does. This is far from done, though, so. Never had a Nintendo console. Nice. Yeah, can't own them all. I'm pretty sure I only owned 2 Sega consoles ever, and that was the Genesis and the Dreamcast, and that's it. I didn't really bother with anything else. Hashtag RIP Sega hardware. It's for the best. I'm gonna focus on making better games anyways. Yes, the questions are on the Discord chat. They should be. If you go into the lowdown thingy, and it should be under important things. Yeah, some questions regarding the next subject to kind of get your brains working and stuff. You don't necessarily have to answer all of them. Maybe just pick one or two. Or you can answer all of them. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And then the link to submit your stuff is on there too. It should be a Google Drive link. There we go. Aha. Under. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better like that. Cool. Yeah, Sega lost relevance very quickly, unfortunately. It's always funny when people hear that I was a Sega kid and then they start talking shit about Sega as if I care. It's like I know Sega was a terrible company. And they weren't a terrible company. They made some terrible decisions, which resulted in them no longer being able to occupy certain segments of the market. But, you know, you learn eventually, hopefully. Probably not. Sega still is very hit and miss with their games, so. But I fully acknowledge that. There we go. That's another one of those things that was bugging me. There it is. SNES and N64. Fun fact, one of my first consoles, actually the first console I bought for myself was an N64. Reason being was because I had played Ocarina of Time several times at my cousin's house. And every time I'd go over there, I'd always get to the point to where I was like, all right, cool, Hyrule Field. Like, now it's time for the real game to begin. And then I would leave and then come back only to realize that he removed my save. For whatever reason. I mean, it was his console, so I mean, he's well within his right to do so. It was just a bummer because I couldn't ever make any significant progress. So finally, when I got my first job, I was like, all right, with this first paycheck, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy that dang Nintendo 64. It was actually $100. At the time. It came with a controller, and I believe it came with Ocarina of Time, of all things. It was either it came with Ocarina of Time, or I just bought Ocarina of Time with it. And yeah, it was a good time. Played the crap out of that game. One of my biggest crowning achievements in my gaming lifetime has been getting the Big Goron sword in Ocarina. That, I mean, it's probably not that big of a deal anymore, but still. It's like, oh yeah, Big Goron sword. Yeah, stronger than the Master Sword. Yeah, take that, Ganon. Boom, boom, boom. I just felt like a badass. I'm gonna keep messing with this, and then by the time I'm done with it, it's gonna look weird. And I'm like, oh well. Is maybe he did do it to bother me. Who knows? Who knows? He had 3 save slots, so it's not like I'm like, dude, do you really need all 3 of these? I don't know though. In the end though, I got really, really good at the very first part of that game. Like I can run through that first dungeon no sweat. Probably not anymore, but I hear the neighbor's dogs yapping. Yip, yip, yap. See you later, Tim. Take it easy, bro. Mega Ran, huh? It's a cool name. I'll have to check him out. I will have to check him out. Oh wow, I've been streaming for an hour and a half. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? All right. Nice. I'll have to check those out for sure. Wily and Dream Master. With titles like that, how can I not check it out? There we go. I think. Lines are just a little too thick, just a little bit. Nice. Okay. It's looking good. Obviously I need to work on this arm here, but for the most part, this is looking pretty fresh. Mess with this a little bit because those lines are super thick as well. And then maybe boop, nope. Let's just do it like that. There it is. That over a little bit. Yeah. Nice. I like that. Sounds like sounds basically like an origin story in rap form. That's pretty rad. I like that a lot. Gotta respect a good origin story. Yeah, this is looking good so far. This is gonna be my color palette too. It's gonna be his main colors because I asked him like what colors he wanted his character to be, and he said blue, purple, black, I think yellow. I'm not sure. I think I added black in there just because black ties things together usually. You know what? I've been working on this for an hour and 30 minutes now. So I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call that a stream. So I might be back later just to doodle some random crap because I got really into this line work. So cool. Yeah, thanks for coming out, you guys. I honestly wasn't expecting anyone to show up. I was just, let me start streaming, why not? But yeah. So I'll see you guys later. And yeah, thanks again for coming out. I'm not going to do my sign off because that's cheesy. It's been fun hanging out with you too, James. Have a good one. You as well, everybody out there, if there's anybody in the chat. Yeah, and this will be up later, the recording of it, so it's going to be really boring. Mostly just me talking and messing with lines, but either way. Alright, guys. Yes, do something heroic today. Take care of yourselves and each other. Do something heroic today. Game on. And demand something better out of life. This is Nero the Hero, signing out. Peace. That's a good sign off. I like it. Anyways, I'm going to leave for real now. See you later, you guys. Have a good one. Peace.